Join me as I dive into the eerie side of nature to find out if it's really trying to haunt us. Nature's mysterious powers have long fascinated us, and I think it's time to explore an intriguing idea. What if nature is trying to send us messages or signals, but we're just not paying attention? In today's world, it's easy to feel disconnected from the natural world. We're constantly surrounded by technology, urban landscapes, and the hum of modern life. As a result, many of us have lost touch with the subtle cues and signals that nature is sending our way. We've become desensitized to the rhythms and patterns of the earth, and it's as if we're walking through life with earplugs in, blocking out the whispers of the natural world. But think about it. Our ancestors lived in harmony with nature, relying on their intuition and observation skills to survive. They understood the language of the land, the behavior of animals, and the whispers of the wind. They knew how to read the signs, and that knowledge was essential to their survival. In contrast, we've become experts at ignoring the gentle nudges and warnings that nature is sending our way. We're so caught up in our daily routines, our screens, and our urban bubbles that we've forgotten how to listen to the land. We've all heard stories about indigenous cultures and their deep connection to the natural world. They knew how to interpret the movements of the animals, the changes in the weather, and the subtle vibrations of the earth. They understood that nature was speaking to them, guiding them, and warning them of potential dangers. The fact is, nature is full of mysterious phenomena that could be interpreted as messages or warnings. From the strange behavior of animals to unusual weather patterns and environmental changes, there are countless examples of nature's signals that we're simply not paying attention to. Take, for instance, the fascinating case of the homing pigeon. These birds have an uncanny ability to find their way back home, even when released at distant locations. Scientists have studied their behavior, and while they've uncovered some clues, the exact mechanism behind their navigation skills remains a mystery. Could it be that these pigeons are tapping into some ancient instinctual knowledge that's beyond our comprehension? Or consider the eerie phenomenon of the hum, a low-frequency sound that's been reported in various parts of the world. It's often described as a steady, pulsing noise that seems to emanate from the earth itself. While scientists have offered various explanations, the true cause of the hum remains unknown. Could it be a warning signal from the earth, alerting us to some hidden danger or environmental shift? There are countless examples of nature's phenomena that could be interpreted as messages or warnings. From the intricate patterns on butterfly wings to the mysterious migration patterns of certain species, there's no shortage of enigmatic signs and signals that surround us. One fascinating story that comes to mind is that of a man named John, who lived in a remote corner of the Amazon rainforest. He was a scientist, studying the local ecosystem, when he stumbled upon an extraordinary encounter with a family of wolves. The pack, led by a majestic alpha male, began to visit him regularly, almost as if they were trying to communicate with him. Over time, John learned to recognize their signals, and he started to feel an uncanny connection to the natural world. He began to sense changes in the environment, predicting shifts in the weather, and even the arrival of rare species. It was as if the wolves had unlocked a deep, intuitive knowledge within him, allowing him to tap into the rhythms of the earth. John's story is just one example of the many encounters people have had with nature, where the boundaries between species seem to blur, and we're left wondering, what's really going on here? Is nature trying to communicate with us, or are we just projecting our own meanings onto these events? As we explore the realm of nature's messages, it's clear that there's still so much we don't understand. But one thing is certain: the more we tune in to the natural world, the more we'll realize that we're not separate from it. We're an integral part of the web of life. So take a moment to reflect on your own relationship with nature. Have you ever had an experience that made you feel like the natural world was trying to communicate with you? Share your stories in the comments below, and be sure to check out my other videos on this topic, where we'll delve deeper into the mysteries of nature.